objective for me.
By the end of the class, students will be able to answer document-based questions on Confucianism with 90% accuracy.
Okay, who can read the warm-up for me? Number 1, Tahib, read number 1 for me.
Okay, write 3 of the 5 relationships of Confucianism.
Number 2, Daryl, read number 2 for me.
Circle the one you find to be most valuable and why.
Okay, number 3, Mache.
Explain why families, school, and communities and nations must have rules to function.
Now, we watched the film yesterday on Confucianism, so you guys should have the guided notes for that. And we're going to watch a little bit of it today, but we need to first know that the 5 relationships of Confucianism is. So somebody, who knows the 5 relationships of Confucianism? We got that yesterday. Did anybody get those notes?
Oh.
Okay, Daryl, what were they? What's the give me 3 of the 5. What is it? I can hear. No. Anybody? That wasn't it. That wasn't one of them. That was some of the second question. That was the 5 relationship Confucianism. Is the first one was ruler to subject. Did anybody get that? Nobody got that from yesterday? Ruler to subject. Did you get that yesterday? Okay. Well, give me 2 more. Parent over child. That was number 2. What was the third one? What's the next one? Older friend over younger friend. That was number 3. So he gave you guys 3 of them already. So it was ruler over subject, parent to child, and friend to friend. That's 3. So you guys should be able to deal with at least number 1. It was ruler over subject, parent to child, and friend to friend. That's 3 of the 5 that you guys need, at least. Ruler to subject, parent over child, and friend to friend.
Can you tell me what Confucianism is?
Confucianism is an ethical practice. It's not a religion, it's an ethical practice. And we watched it. Was you here yesterday?
No.
You didn't watch the film? Okay. We're going to watch a film on it so you guys will be able to answer some of those questions, at least all of them, on your paper. But number 2 is easy because you guys have 3 of the 5 that you actually need. So it asks you to circle the one you find most valuable and why. So the ones that, out of the 3 that you have, which one is most important to you? What you got, Prince? Which one is most important?
What's that? Parent to child.
Okay, why do you think it's parent to child? Why is that important to you? Why is it valuable that it says?
I feel like as though when there's a child that's in need, it should be a parent, to the child.
That's good. What about somebody else? Michelle, what did you have? What's your circle?
Parent to child.
Okay, and why do you think that's most valuable? Why is it most valuable to you?
Because my parents, they raised me. I choose that one because, without anybody, your parents always there. Friends come and go.
Right.
But your parents always there. And they know what's best.
Okay. That's important. Lachey said parents know what's best. I believe that too, that your parents knows what's best. So what about you, Tahi? What did you say?
Older friends over younger friends.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. Why did you choose that?
Because you can have a friend that's older than you, and then he'll be able to help you out with more things through life than a younger friend that's your age or below.
Right. That's right. Because that's a part of Confucianism. According to Confucianism, it says that an older friend over the younger friend because he's already been through all the life experiences. So what happens is that he can give you advice on things that has already happened to him to help you along the way so you won't make the mistakes. So that's a good one too. So number 3 asks us to explain why we think families, schools, and communities and nations must have rules to function. Now you guys didn't need your Confucianism sheet to answer that one, so what was the answer for that one? What about you, Blair?
Oh.
What about number 3? Blair, did you get anything? Can you explain why? You want to try it? Yeah. Go ahead.
Like, without your family, you won't be able to go to school. So
Okay. Okay, that's good.
without school, you'll be like stupid. You don't know nothing.
Okay.
I got another.
Go ahead.
Alright, so
We on number 3.
without rules, the world will be a mess.
Without rules of the world will be a mess.
Yes.
What you mean a mess? What would
It's
happen?
terrible. There'll be more evil things going on in this world than it is now. That's how I feel.
Okay. What about you, Michelle? You got something to add to that?
Yes, because everything be out of order.
Okay, without
We need
rules.
to have structure.
So do we obey all the rules that we have in
No.
school?
No, but the rules still apply regardless. If you
Right.
obey them or not.
Okay, so if we enforce those rules, then what? Those rules apply. So if we enforce those rules and say, okay, Michelle, you can't have your phone, then what? Do you listen or you don't?
It depends.
Yeah,
It depends.
No matter what.
It depends.
Okay, what about you, Andre? What about you? What do you think about number 3?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about this.
Oh, you don't know nothing about this. Okay. All right, what about you, Prince?
Rules are good. They're a guideline to get through the school day without any problems and disruption.
Okay.
To the learning.
Okay, that's good. All right, well, what we're going to do is that you guys have your Confucianism paper, the guided notes, and we're going to look at the short film from yesterday, and it'll help you guys answer the rest of the questions that you don't know, and we'll get through that part of it, and then we'll move on. Okay, by the end of this class, students will examine how religion creates structure for society, use textual evidence on how Confucianism provides rules and regulations that aim to create an ideal world. Start over. Confucianism. And by the end of the class, students will examine how religion creates structures for society, using textual evidence on how Confucianism provides rules and regulations that aim to create an ideal world. On a separate sheet of paper, I want you guys to provide your answers to the text-dependent questions below. So on the paper, you have 3 boxes. The first box is the text. And in that text, I'm going to be reading this that's right here in front of you. I'm going to read this passage for you, but it's broken down by number for the text. The second one is your vocabulary words. And these are just some words that I want you guys to look at so you guys can get a better understanding what the text is actually trying to say. And then the text-dependent questions is the third box that you guys have. And you guys have these questions, and we're going to go through them, and I'm going to read them, and then you guys are going to respond back to me as far as what you think these sentences mean to you, and then you're going to put it on your paper. So the passage is